23 minutes past 12 o'clock on Alberta at noon. There are many terrific travel guides written about Alberta. Some take us to the best fishing holes and mountain biking paths in the wilderness. Others concentrate on city attractions like museums and festivals. But if you're a fan of arts and crafts, there's now a new booklet in the works that will help you find them on the map. It's called Alberta Artography, the Alberta Guide to Art and Artists. Marianne Guerra is the co-author, and we've reached her in Jasper. Hello, Marianne.
Hello.
Where did you get this idea for an Alberta Arts and Artisans travel guide?
We like to travel, and these are the things that we like to do when we travel. We like to stop into the potter studios. We like to catch the woodworker in their studio, and we didn't see or didn't know of a guide that actually. If you're on the Crow's Nest Pass Trail, where would you find these people? If you're on the Hoodoo Trail, where would you find these people? So we've, over the years, worked with artists and discovered them in the strangest little places, and we wanted to share that.
That is a very welcome guide indeed. So how much of the province will you be covering in this?
We will cover the entire province.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
Wow. So tell me a bit more about the kinds of art and artisanal crafts that your travel guide will cover.
A few years back, we did a project that took us over the entire province, 50,000 kilometers from corner to corner, and we will do it again, and we found things like Rocky Mountain House, Cloth of Kin, Weavers Guild. There's 4 or 5 ladies sitting in a Cloth of Kin shop in Rocky Mountain House weaving. Amazing skill, amazing lost skill perhaps. And things like that include if you land at the Edmonton Airport and you head for the Rockies, you're going to drive right past Urban Forest Pottery, which is located outside of Wildwood. Another home studio gallery experience that shouldn't be missed.
I love those, and feel free to share some more, because those are two that people probably haven't even heard about.
Well, if you were driving up into the northeast corner of the province, you probably would end up in Cold Lake and go for a boat ride. Well, not only, you should never underestimate this, what's in small communities. Cold Lake has one of Canada's top First Nations artists. Excuse me, Alex Janvier has a gallery in Cold Lake.
Another great reason to go there.
Yeah, something you shouldn't miss if you're definitely in that corner. What else? If you're down in Canmore, there's a glass blower. If you're in Demet, the community of Demet has been brought back to life by the creation of a cultural center. All these kinds of out-of-the-way places that you wouldn't normally think of as you drive by.
And you mentioned Alex Janvier, but there are really tremendously talented artists with paintings and other kinds of art all over this province as well. Can you think of any other places that stand out for you?
When we were in Red Deer, there are art studios in Red Deer that you wouldn't... We tend to go to guilds and things like that and find the artists who will say, my studio is open in my home on Mondays. Come by and see me in action. My pottery, when you meet a potter at a gallery, you may not necessarily get to see them create. We like to see those kinds of things. When we were in Canmore again, there's a pottery shed where you can go and watch them create the things that get sent out, or things that you don't... When you get to see an artist in action, it makes a big difference. That's why the guide is going to be so great, because we're also collecting one-minute videos of the people in action that you can use your smartphone and you can link to, and you can go, wow, I got to go there.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
And is this geared mainly to Albertans or to anybody who comes into the province?
Oh, this is a traveler's guide. As you can imagine, we live in Jasper, Alberta. We live in the heart of tourism. We've seen so many people come through with 7 guides. We're going to catch this guide. We're going to catch something out of that guide. And they're trying to make a vacation trip of catching the best of each guide. For the cultural seeker, to be able to have one guide to all these different studios and locations where they can see artists in action. It's not just for Albertans, it's for the traveler.
And are you looking for ideas, Marianne? And if so, where can we send them?
We're looking for your studio. We're looking for artists. We're looking for all of the art and artists of Alberta. Where can you come? You can find us at AB Artography at Twitter. You can find us at Artography2015 at gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook at Alberta Artography. Yep, just give us a call and we'll come to you. We're working through a nonprofit organization, so we keep the cost of being involved in this project quite minimal. Yeah, we're traveling.
I think we'd all like to have your job.
I'd like to have my job.
It's fantastic. And when will the guide be produced?
The guide will come out in the spring of 2015, in time for the travelers that come into the province every year for May long weekend. Our partners are also important. Alberta Culture has gotten behind this project, so that's always appreciated.
That's good news. Marianne, thank you so much and best wishes with this.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, good to talk to you. Marianne Guerra. She is the co-author of a new free travel guide called Alberta Artography, the Alberta Guide to Art and Artists. It's coming out next spring in time for travel season. And if you have some suggestions for Marianne and her co-author, you can send them to artography2015 at gmail.com.